Well, hello there, and welcome back to Lightray Films. Now this is the first behind the scenes video of my latest short film, Don't Open the Door. This is going to be the pre-production of the movie. We're gonna go through this real fast, and the next videos, which are gonna be the production and the post-production, are gonna be a little more elaborate. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it now because this video contains spoilers. So basically pre-production lasted a couple of months. From somewhere around the end of September all the way to the end of November, and it was basically coming up with an idea with the story. So initially we had something completely different, but that's gonna be an information I'll go more into in the interview with Andrew Cooper video. So after that first idea failed, I started looking up for some short stories, and I found one on Reddit, a story by KRISTINE called Leave the Door Closed, and it's basically exactly what you see in the we. That was the story. I started writing the screenplay. I had about 6 drafts, I guess. So after I wrote the 6th draft, we were right around the end of November. Production was on the 30th. So I think I finished about 1 week before. I sent the last draft to all the crew and to Andrew Cooper. And Andrew also helped me with writing the drafts. And Andrew Cooper is the lead actor in the movie. This is Andrew Cooper.
There's Ethan.
And I said, okay, Andrew, I called him a couple of days before, and I told him, come by and we're gonna run through a demo shoot. So basically, I did my short lists while I was writing the drafts, and once I had the final draft, I did my final short list. And that's what we basically shot when Andrew came to do a demo version. So we basically shot it on this camera, on the Nikon that I have, with no sound, nothing of that nature with complicated stuff. No, simply this, the Nikon, and we shot it so that I could get an idea of the pacing, Andrew, how to act. I realized that some shots wouldn't work, some shots would. So that's how I got the pacing. And then on the first day of production, the only day of production, when the cast and crew gathered, I was actually having this material, this demo of the movie already shot, already put together. So I could show that to these people so they could see, okay, this is what we're going for. And one day before production, that evening, I did the scheduling of shots. So I had my final shot list. I scheduled which shot we're gonna take, how we're gonna do the next day, and it all went very, very nice. So while I was scheduling that, I was, pretty much jumping from the screenplay to the computer and to a phone where I had my shot list. And basically, I didn't look out the window for a couple of, I think, an hour. And basically, my dad called me and he told me, well, look out the window. And my whole street was filled with these extra lights, because we have on one side of the street, we have the normal lights, the street lights. And on the other side, there were these lights on C-stands, these fake lights which were colder, daylight balanced, all along the street. And on one end of the street there was a trailer, and here on the other end another trailer. And I was amazed. And then some guys started popping up with a whole heap of equipment, boom poles, stuff of that nature, cameras. There was an Arri Alexa there. These guys were doing a movie, and I was like, wow. Because I so much wanted to get on a movie set and do stuff, and then the movie set comes to you, one day before you're shooting a small movie in your house. That was just amazing, amazing. And at one point, my mom and dad went to get the equipment that we hired, and I literally did this. I went down outside, because they were shooting right here at my house gate. So I went down, and I sneaked basically onto the set. Reporting I'm hiding on a movie set. That's my street, actually. And tomorrow I'll be shooting here. But now, these other guys apparently are shooting. They've lit up the whole street. And I'm hiding here. and it was a whole heap of fun. And at one point, well, my mom called me, and I was basically hiding behind the car, and then everybody, like, I think I ruined the take for them, but anyway, it was a whole heap of fun. So it was great watching these guys. My first concern when I heard that they're there was, oh, are they gonna be tomorrow night over there? Because we had to film the next day, the outside shots. Anyway, that's about it with the pre-production. The next video is gonna be the production, the first part of production. So that's about it, guys. Wait for the next video, and until then, go make movies.